And we're off for day 3 of our Cheltenham preview, and we're kicking off with the Turners. Personally, I think this is a pretty bang average renewal, but we'll kick it off with Luca. What do you think?
I agree.
That is just...
I think it's not a good race. I don't think it's a good race.
That's harsh. That's harsh in the horses involved.
Well, I mean, you look at the Bob Ollinger Gallop on the Champ days. Like, those are 2 great horses. I mean,
I think this horse could go on to do very good things. And that is Ginny's destiny. Whoever Ginny is, destined for good things. She's destined for good things. Ginny's destiny has won 3 on the bounce, beat Grey Dawning, admittedly was getting £3, but then won off top weight, same route as Stage Star. I mean, how much more do you need to just back a horse like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree with you, to be honest. It's hard to really find fault in her. I think the 2... Sorry, him. It always confuses me because it's an annoying name for a male horse to have. But yes, thank you for correcting me. Garlic Warrior can piss off again if he runs here. No interest in that nonce. But Facile Vega, if he comes here, 11-2. He's been drifting for the Arkle.
I thought you hated him.
I don't like him as a horse.
What's he done to you?
He touched me as a child. No. But as a horse, I've just never liked him. I think he's overhyped. But like Nello said, it's a very, very ordinary renewal. Facile Vega has the talent. He definitely has that. He just sometimes, like putting together a puzzle, just sometimes gets the pieces a bit muddled up. I think he definitely has a chance. I think another one at the prices, if he comes here, is Zanahiyr. Last seen at Cheltenham, coming 3rd in the Champion Hurdle behind State Man and Constitution Hill. And I think at 25s, I think this is his only entry in the festival. I think he has to be in with a shout. You know, at 25s, there are worse bets you could have at 25s.
Not sure.
Oh, okay, you think that's the worst?
No, I'm joking.
That's the worst. What about if you put, Imagine?
I haven't even looked at Zanahiyr over fences.
Oh, because you're just so confident in Ginny's destiny.
I think...
Is it your nap of the day? You don't know what the rest of the day is.
No, looking at the rest of the day, no, it's not my nap of the day.
Not your nap
of the day will come later.
Because it's Nichols, what you also didn't mention is it's Nichols has said it's his best chance for winner, Ginny's destiny.
Yeah.
And that's big.
And I think Cobbers swings it, like just gets on and swings it. He just...
From the front?
He'll be prominent, for sure. He'll be prominent.
Yeah, I think I would... Yeah, I don't know what I'll do in this race. I
can't see the scale.
I'm not sure. Ginny's destiny is at 10-3 now. I'm not sure the horse gets much shorter than that.
Fact File doesn't go.
But do you think? Yeah. But I think
beat Grey Dawning, admittedly, in £3.
Is it Rocco or in the pot? Is it a Rocco? Yeah. Is it a Rocco going here?
Oh yeah, it's his only entry to the festival.
So I mean, I think that shortens up. Not that I think it wins. I think Facile shortens up massively. I think Grey Dawning could shorten up. I don't think Ginny's destiny goes off favourite, is what I'm saying.
If you're having a bet anti-post, I'd have it on Facile.
Yeah.
Because I think the price will be better.
Agreed.
Sorry, shorter come the day.
Yeah.
But I think Ginny's destiny will win. But just because I think the other horses in the race are so...
I think it's weird because Stage Star was so overlooked last year.
Yeah, true.
That I think Ginny's destiny is almost being to kind of have a spotlight on it. But yeah, I like it. I wouldn't see the need to be I've got it in an ACCA that I showed you at 8-1. Amazing, chuffed, genius.
All right, blowing smoke up his own arse again.
But I just think at 10-3, I'm like, whew.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a bit rich for my blood. But I think, come the day, I think it might go off 5s.
That's bollocks.
We'll see. So that leads us on nicely to the Ryanair. Now, Banbridge has been installed as favourite, 11-4. Non-runner, no bet. Are you interested in that?
I'll have to check the weather forecast come the day.
But a hail today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty sodden out there at the moment, but if it dries up come March 15, 16, something like that.
What, after the race?
14? 14, March 14. I think if it's dry underfoot, he wins.
He'll run in good to soft, I think.
He might run, but I wouldn't, at the price.
But you think he needs good ground?
I think he needs...
I think he can do him
on
good
the
soft.
gooder side of soft.
Yeah, agreed.
Not good soft. I mean, no one really knows what that means, but
No, get the yardstick out.
yeah. The clerk will. Be...
So let's say Banbridge doesn't run, because that's a very real possibility. Who are you plumping for then? And you can't say both, because I know you want to say both. You've got to pin your flags to the mast.
I think I'd have to go Stage Star, just because of the form last year at Cheltenham. Won the Turners. Envoy Allen is so irregular in his form, it makes no sense how he runs.
But I mean, Stage Star was pulled up last time out at Cheltenham, off top way, admittedly, but he's done it off top way before. I'm not confident in I don't think Stage Star's that good a horse. No, I know you can put a line through it, but you can put Envoy Allen won this race last year. I don't think Stage Star's better than Envoy Allen beat Shishkin in this last year.
They're very similar horses. I think Envoy Allen and Shishkin are just
Yeah, but I don't think Stage Star's better than anything Envoy Allen beat last year, do you?
I don't.
Who would you pick out of the two?
I wouldn't touch either of them. I think there's someone at value. If to be honest, I'd probably go with. I'd be at Banbridge, 100%.
I'd go Banbridge if he runs.
100%.
If he runs, I'm on Banbridge.
I'd be on something each way, but I don't know what will be there on an each way value.
What have you found?
If I had something to say, it's a very big price, and once again, don't know.
Tell me more.
So he's currently about 40 to 1. He's actually running on Sunday against Fernie Hollow. So we'll see how well he turns out off the back of that. And the name is Ash.
Ishmael.
Ash Tree Meadow.
Good horse.
She's actually got some Cheltenham form. He came second in the Grade 2 around here a couple of years ago, and he's had a very, very solid year this year. He ran in the Galway Plate and won off the top weight. So I am. And once again, I'll be doing a anti-rain dance because he will want maybe good to soft
So
ground.
both your horses are dry ground.
Yes.
I think for me, I love Banbridge. I think Banbridge wins. I don't know if he goes. If he doesn't go, I have two horses at each way prices that I like, and they'll be the two I'm backing on the day. That is a horse that is consistently inconsistent in Appreciate It. I get the reason for not loving that horse. I completely understand it. But I just think on his day, you go back to that.
How often does his day come around?
Yeah, but I mean, he beat Galopin Des Champs over this distance.
But the day you're talking about
when he came second to Fast Stowe this year, he beat Galopin Des Champs. Okay, maybe it wasn't, but he came second to Fast. Two very, very good horses. And the second one, newly in Rob Corr colours, and I know you like the Rob Corrs as well, is Phil Dore, who's only been beaten by El Fabiolo and Dino Blue this year. Two Cheltenham Festival winners this year, in my opinion. And that's good form. And both of those two horses at 14s, do you know what? Hey, I wouldn't kick them out of bed if they got crumbs in it.
I think once again, this is just a pretty
It's an average right. I think the Ryanair has been decreasing in quality slowly but surely. But I think we're all big on Banbridge if he runs.
Well, yeah, naturally because it's forming in with pickers. So
yeah,
anything with pick Dory's got my.
If
name all
not,
over it.
I think it's probably Stage Star, Designer Hair, and Appreciate It and Phil Dore. I think that's where we're at.
Named a few.
Yeah, but we can't all agree on them, can we?
No. Good ground, Banbridge wins.
Next up, we have the Stayers Hurdle. A race that's kind of petered out of, not existence, but enjoyment slightly recently. Tiapu's back again. A few old names in the mix as well. What do you boys think about this one?
I think the old boys back in the mix. I think you have to side with someone who's got that experience and got the know-how to win this race. I think it's a tough race to win. A Stayers Hurdle it's tough.
I'm slightly worried you're going where I think you're going here.
I think naturally, the heart tells you one thing, and it's got to be with Paisley Park.
Oh God, it's not.
I think at an
he can't win. He hasn't managed to win this year. He can't get his nose in front.
Well, his nose just needs to be involved. At 16 to 1, he just
We're
needs...
called nose in front, and he can't get his nose in front.
But at
it's an embarrassing
16 to 1, I think he's value. With a race that's essentially crumbled because Tiapu being 3 to 1 favours, in my opinion, a bit ridiculous.
It's a bad price.
I wouldn't back that. Probably potentially worst favourite at the festival. Definitely in the
Which is mad at 3 to 1, but I just think if he couldn't win it last year, He can't win it this year.
Yeah, and I think if he was going to win it, he'd be shorter. They will probably send Irish Point there, Rob Corr, who then have 2 solid horses.
Yeah, I think Irish Point would probably have to be my pick. I'm not enamoured by it. I'm not in love with it like I am with the Factory Files of this world. I just think it's a very, very good horse. I love Crambo, and I've got money on him at a silly price from earlier in the season. At 13-2, me and you were discussing this, I don't think it's value at Crambo. I love him, but Fergal O'Brien, no Cheltenham Festival winners. Love you, Ferg. Big fan of the Twitter. But I can't be backing it. So I think for me, Irish Point, and then I'd probably land on Sir Gerhard at 10-1, but again, I'm not. How about you? Have you got any each way fancies?
I've got a little sniff on the Mighty Monkfish.
Yeah, don't hate that. Don't hate it.
Oh, God, lads, is it?
The old boys.
Wait, is it 2018 or something? Am I going into a bloody time machine here? Paisley Park and Monkfish. What is going on?
Well, I think that sums up the Stairs Hurdle this year.
I get that. I get it's bad. And I think what you two are trying to do is reach back to Sire de Belay won it last year.
Oh, he was in my shout.
Sire de Belay won it last year. The old boys are coming back. Look, Irish Point, Crambo, even Noble Yates, they're all good youngish horses. Monkfish is fucking 10. He's run once. But he had a grueling race in.
Solid though,
He had a grueling race in the slot. That's going to have taken out of a horse who's not run before. Oh, look, I can't.
His Cheltenham form.
Hey, come find me after the Stairs Hurdle. Monkfish. Monkfish is not involved in the Stairs Hurdle. Not for my money.
He's 2 from 2 at Cheltenham. He's won some big races at Cheltenham.
Yeah, in 2017.
And?
I think the mighty Willie Mullins will have got him back fit, ready to go.
I think
for
Tiger
this
Roll might run this one. Fuck's sake, lads, no.
Shall I get you really annoyed? Who I also like. Botox has 30.
Someone pass a bucket.
If it's wet, 33-1.
Might be later on in the evening.
It might be. Well, after a couple of these. He's been pretty solid so far this season. He was actually second behind Crambo. Sorry, third. No, what was he?
He was third behind Crambo and Paisley Park, wasn't he?
Yes, yeah, in the long walk, which is solid form. And if it's heavy, soft, I think at 33-1 it could be a little bit of a sniff.
I think we're going to call it a day on this chat, lads, because I have no interest in any of your tips. They're all terrible. Irish Point and maybe Sir Gerhard at a price. Paisley Park.
So you're bashing a horse that's Sir Gerhard, who's barely run over hurdle.
Barely run over hurdles. Not run the distance over hurdles. He won here over 2 mile 5.
Yeah, but like relatively inexperienced over the
distance. Well,
yeah,
over the distance and the yeah. But I'll have a pop at him.
Fair enough. I'd take something more reliable like Paisley.
We have here. Well, we have. What do we have here? Fucking Tiger Roll tipped over here, and Paisley Park and Monkfish and what next? Dawn Run. The Ark was probably tipped. Right. Cut that, boys.
And the final race we're going to cover is the Mares Novices Hurdle. I think this is probably one of the most talked about races because there's 3 horses at the top of the market. Brighter Days Ahead, Jade de Grugy and Dysel Enos, who all have fantastic chances in this race. And I think, I don't know, but we've got a few slightly differing opinions here.
Oh, do we? I thought we were all quite the same.
No.
Should we say 3, 2, 1? You can say 3, 2, 1. Jade de Grugy.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were going to say something else. Yeah, Jade de Grugy.
Bottled it, didn't he?
There we go.
He bottled it. We hadn't discussed that before, lads, but I mean, that's the NIF first. And do you know what? Do you know, have a man up? That's got to be the NIF nap of the day.
It has to be.
All 3 of us agreeing isn't a rare occurrence. And sorry, is a rare occurrence. And yeah, I mean, I didn't think that was happening. Similar to Luca, I thought you were going Brighter Days Ahead. I know Gordon loves the horse. Not for me personally. I think it's very, very good. I think Dysel Enos isn't on their level. Personally, I just don't.
I do think it's quite clever.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were going to say.
I thought you were Dysel.
Yeah, I think Jade and Brighter are more than £5 better. But you know what, as well, boys? We went to the Dublin Racing Festival last year, and if you want one at a price, you got to have some fun with it.
If are fucking sexy.
Fun. Niffer fucking sexy. So, I mean, at 14-1, for the
Fun.
double green.
Double green, sorry.
You've got to be
Simon,
going
he's up.
for that. And just Willie Mullins, look, he's not been faultless this year. I think he's had 2 wins and a second. He's not had the unbeaten of the other 3. But I think that causes his price to be massively inflated with that 1 second. So I think he is 10 points worse off than Shishi is 10 points worse off
The nag heads will be annoyed about that.
than him. No, but I think that would probably be my each way. And Nif Nap though, Jay DeGruchy, baby.